everyone. Today we are going to be doing my Flower Nose 9th anniversary sale haul. I just got my order and you can probably already tell I definitely got a lot of really good things this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys everything that I purchased. And as always, they had some amazing freebie incentives if you bought so many items. So I'm gonna go ahead and share all of those with you guys as well. If you guys would like to purchase anything from Flower Nose, I do have a discount code and referral links below. You can get 5% off of your order, and if you shop with my links, I do earn a small commission from them. So a big thank you to anyone who chooses to shop with my links. I know I say this all the time, but I truly, really do greatly appreciate everyone who does use those. So thank you so much if you choose to shop with my links or my code. And this is also the time of year when Flower Nose has a ton of amazing sales going on. So if anything has been catching your eye, now is definitely the time to check them out because you can get some really good discounts. And one more quick note I wanted to make before we get started. I have been getting a couple questions from people lately asking about like the whole tariff situation. I have not gotten any type of like surprise bills or taxes that I've had to pay since all of the tariff stuff has been going on. If any of the tariffs were to affect anything, you would see that in the cost of the price of the items you're buying. So just for anybody who's been wondering about that, hopefully that helps to kind of ease anybody's nerves. There hasn't been any surprise taxes or anything I've had to pay. All right, I am so excited. Let's go ahead and get started. I do have a few of the really amazing freebie items. So I was considering like waiting till the end to do that, but I don't want to do that to you guys. Let's go ahead and break into those right away. All right, so starting off with the first little freebie item here. I can't remember like how many things you had to buy to get all of these items, but I think to get like the highest tier and all of the freebie items, I think it was 7 items. So I might have these like kind of out of order or something, but this is the first one we're starting with. This one is the 9th anniversary brush holder. So I'm so excited to see what this one looks like. I haven't looked at anything yet. So this is going to be my genuine first reaction to everything. So let's go ahead and see. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. All right, so this is what the little brush holder cup looks like. This is so perfect. Let me find a couple brushes to throw in here real quick so you guys can see like about how much it holds, what it looks like. You can fit like a good amount of brushes in here too. All right, I just threw some brushes in here just so you can get an idea. This is definitely nowhere near full. I have small brushes in here, large brushes in here, so all kinds, and this is like about the depth of it. So yeah, that works out pretty good for a brush holder. So I will do up closes so you guys can see these a little bit better, but this one is like a pink plastic. It's not glass. This one is plastic. I have had a, I think it was the little angel ones. I have it up here. You can't see it, but it's up there. And that one's actually made of glass. This one is plastic, but it still is very pretty. It's like that pink kind of transparent material to it. And then it has like the little strawberry crest on here. This one was obviously like very inspired from the Strawberry Cupid collection. So that is the little brush holder. I just love when they do things like these. These are so pretty. They're just so nicely done. All right, next up, let's get this one. This one is the paddle brush. Now I actually have 2 other paddle brushes that I've gotten from Flower Nose before, and I actually really love them. They are so nice. Let's go ahead and see what this one looks like. Oh my gosh, oh, so cute. All right, here is the paddle brush. This one is so sweet. This one is the Sweetie Bear collection. I just love this one so much. And these I actually really love. I have, like I said, I have 2 of them. Let me show you real quick. I have one right here. This one is Mind the Hair. I actually do use this. This one was from the Swan Ballet collection, so I have this one. And then I also have in my drawer, I have the Midsummer Fairy Tales one. This one I've also used too. So that one is the Midsummer Fairy Tale one. So now I have all 3 of the hairbrushes that they have done. I don't know if they've done more than this, but I know they've at least done this many. And you guys, I use this one all the time. This one is like my dedicated like sit down and filming. Like I just need to run a brush through my hair real quick before I hit start. And this is always the one I am using. So I actually do use these and they are really nice too. They're a little bit of like a smaller brush, but it's perfect for me. I don't really have like super thick hair or like super long hair, so it works perfect for me. And I just love the precious little teddy bears. All right. right, moving on to the biggest of the freebie items. This one I was obviously the most excited about, and I am so excited to see it in person. This one is the Vanity Mirror. You guys, I think this is gonna be amazing. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Oh my gosh. I gotta get this out of the packaging. You guys, it's even bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I honestly thought it was gonna be kind of like a little small dinky kind of mirror. No way, you guys, no way. Are you ready to see? Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, so this is gorgeous. Once again, it's kind of like, to me, this one almost reminds me more of like strawberry Rococo rather than like strawberry Cupid, but I think it could be either one, to be honest. But this is so pretty. Okay, so here is what the front of it looks like. Oh my god, I love that it has like a tiny little bow at the top too. That is so pretty. It does swivel. You can angle it however you want. It does like 360 rotate. Peely cover off. Oh my gosh, this is a really good quality mirror too. Like, this is not a cheapy little like funhouse mirror. Like, this is a good quality mirror. I can see like my entire face in it too. It's not like some teeny tiny little mirror where you can see that much of your face at a time. I love this. This is absolutely amazing. So it's not metal. It's the same kind of like plasticky chrome material that they make with the mirrors that they do, the hairbrushes that they do. So it's not made of metal, but it does still have some good amount of weight to it, but it's not insanely heavy. But it's not like something that I feel like would easily tip over on your vanity or anything. Like, it's got some good quality to it. Now I do have another vanity mirror that I sit right here on my desk. Now this one is obviously quite a bit larger, so just to do like a, you know, size comparison, it is smaller than like a typical vanity mirror, but I mean, this is still a really good size mirror. I don't have words, you guys. I don't have words. I'm so glad to have gotten this, and honestly, it's worth every penny to me. Worth every penny. All right, and finally, moving on to the actual things that I purchased. So I have everything in here. Starting off, the first thing that I got is the actual gift box. I think I purchased the gift box. I might have had like a coupon code for a free gift box. I don't remember, but either way, this is the one that I got, the Sweetie Bear one, because I did this the same time whenever I bought the Strawberry Cupid collection. I bought the all-in gift set, and I forget that like you have to get the box separate. Sometimes if you just like buy items from like the collection, you buy a certain amount, they'll give you the box for free, but I forgot that they don't do that with the all-in gift set. So I did end up getting that one because I do collect the boxes as well. I have a whole wall up here. It's such a shame that you can't see everything up here. Maybe I'll insert a clip or something so you can see. But I have like all the gift boxes up here, all like the little treasury things. So I couldn't not have the Sweetie Bear one. I actually do have a couple repeat boxes up there too. I think I have 2 of the Little Angel collection, and I think I have 2 of the Midsummer Fairy Tale box too. So I, of course, had to get the gift box. So I did get that one, and then all of the items that I purchased are inside here. So let's pull that out. All right, so starting off with some of the little freebie items I got, they sent me another set of the Strawberry Cupid little sticker set. I think I have a couple of these by now. The only thing is, I can't remember, do I have the Sweetie Bear stickers? I don't know if I have those or not. But either way, I have the Strawberry Cupid stickers. Next up, I'm sure you guys already know what I got. Just say it with me. If you said finger puffs, you are correct. They sent me 2 more sets of these. I actually went through and it's kind of like reorganizing some stuff back here. I have so many sets of these. I think I'm gonna have to start giving these away to like my friends or something now because I have so many of them. Don't get me wrong though, I love these. I use them every single day. I have so many of these now. I don't even wash them. I like just put them in like a little container, and then once I have a whole bunch of them to wash, I'll wash them all at once. But I've just been grabbing like new fresh ones every time I need to get a clean sponge. I'm not like getting rid of them or anything, don't get me wrong. I'm just collecting them until I have enough to wash them all in one go. So I guess it is nice for that reason, but honestly, I'm kind of getting tapped out on these. I mean, I honestly have so many. I probably, if I had to guess, I would say I have maybe upwards of 50 like individual sponges, 50 sponges probably. It might be funny to count them one day. Maybe that'll be like a good short idea. Then I got another barrette. This one was from the Strawberry Rococo collection. I think I already have this one, but still, I love to collect them. I'll probably give like any duplicates. I think my niece might like some, so I'll give some to her probably when I go through my collection. I've kind of been wanting to like display all the barrettes. I'm just trying to like find a way to like make that work. And next, this is a new freebie. I'm glad to have gotten this, although I do already own the full size of this, but this one is the Midsummer Fairy Tales Makeup Cleansing Balm. I do have the full size of it, and it's really, really good. If you like those like melting makeup cleanser balms, they're really great, but this one is a little sample of it. So I love that they're starting to give these out in orders too, because it's a really good product. All right, finally moving on to all of the items that I actually purchased. So I've got a lot of these to go through. I'm not gonna be like opening and using them and swatching them today. It's kind of just more of like a surface level haul, but I'll definitely be getting into these soon, but just not in this video. All right, so the first thing that I got, this one was from the Shells Jewel collection. I already bought one of the little dual end highlighter sticks, so I wanted to get the one that I didn't have. So this one is number 2 Peachy Pink. No, yes. I thought it said beachy for a second. Peachy Pink. So this one is the little like pink set here. So on one side, it has like the thicker kind of like almost like a eyeshadow stick kind of pen, and that one is like a really pretty like corally pinky kind of color. I don't know if you can see that from this far, but it's very, very pretty. And then on the other side, it's more of like an eyeliner type of size. Ooh, and this one's more of like similar, but it's almost a little bit more of like an orangey kind of color. So those are so pretty. Can't wait to play with those. So I definitely wanted to get that one. I know a lot of people, I've gotten this comment before where people are like, I don't really understand like the mindset of collecting all the items in a set, which I do not necessarily have to have every item of everything Flower Nose ever brings out, but I do like having options because I do makeup reviews. I like having as many of the items to compare and share with you guys. I totally get it as like a casual makeup wear. Some people might think like, well, why do you need the 4th blush to complete the set? I totally understand that that's like not the normal kind of like mindset to have, but for me it definitely does come really from place of 1 being a collector and 2 being a makeup reviewer. So I know a lot of people don't get that. I've gotten that comment before and I don't take offense to it at all. It's just I have a different mindset on the makeup and different purposes for it as well, so there's no right or wrong answer. But for anyone wondering like why do I feel the need to like complete the set or complete the collection type of thing, that hopefully that explains a little bit why. That and just I really love their products. I wouldn't buy this much of their makeup if I didn't truly love it. So moving on to the next item that I purchased, once again kind of filling holes in my collection. This one is from the Shells Jewel collection, and this is one of their blushes. This one's in the color Luna Pearls. Let's open this one up. I really enjoy this blush formula because it is a satin finish, and until the most recent collection with the Sweetie Bears, this one was the first collection that they ever did a satin formula blush, and honestly I love it so much. I think I might like it more than I like their matte blushes. These are just so good. This one, like I said, it's color Luna Pearl. This is just like the perfect like mid-tone pink kind of blush, and I love these types of colors. So this one is beautiful. Once again, another one of the blushes from the Shells Jewel collection. This one's called Sun-Kissed Coral. So this one, I wanted to get like a slightly different color tone than what I typically go for. So this one's a little bit more orangey peachy kind of color. And again, I like to have like a wide kind of array of color options and stuff for like reviewing purposes and comparisons and things like that. So this one is definitely more of an orange coral kind of color. So maybe not quite something I would typically go for, but I wanted to try this out to see like, would it be a better option for other skin tones? Because this one does have a lot more pigmentation to it than a lot of Flower Nose blushes. And I am always talking about how I want them to be more inclusive of other skin tones. Obviously, I would love for everybody to be able to enjoy Flower Nose. So I definitely wanted to get something a little bit different than what I would typically go for, so I can kind of try these out and let you guys know what I think about them. This one, I just have to swatch it now. I really want to know what this is like. And oh my gosh, that is really pigmented, especially for Flower Nose. That is like a super, super pigmented blush. I think that one's gonna be really pretty like on medium skin tones because like color is there. You can definitely blend it out, but color is definitely there. All right, moving on to the next item. This is another Shells Jewel product. And this one I did, like I said, I placed this order before the advent calendar was announced, and you guys can fill in the dots on whether you think I got the calendar or not. Definitely leave a comment below. Do you think I did it? Did I skip or did I do it? Leave a comment, let me know. So this is the eyeshadow palette called Moonlight Pearl. This was the one I was very back and forth between. Whenever I was purchasing the Shells Jewel collection, I didn't know if I wanted to kind of go for the safer side or not, or if I wanted to go for the more bold palette, and I did end up going for the bolder one. That was like the blues, the navies, and silvers, but this one definitely is like a really pretty, like soft, kind of like everyday glam kind of color palette. This one is called Moonlight Pearl, like I said, and this one is just like, it's neutral, it's soft, it's subtle, but it's still very, very pretty. I will say, however, just from first look, I do think that this color palette is going to be a little bit more suited towards like fair skin tones, just because I think that they are just a little bit more that softer, muted kind of color story, but still a very, very beautiful one. I really can't wait to play around with these colors though, because they just have that really like soft, beautiful kind of look. All right, and then because I had the two eyeshadow palettes, then I didn't want to feel left out, and I did end up getting the other palette from the Shells Jewel collection. This one is called Mermaid's Tears, and this one is definitely like the pinky palette. It seems like every collection they'll do like a pinky palette, but this one has like little pops of blue in it too, which I thought was very, very pretty. So I definitely think this one's a little bit more of like a funky kind of palette. I do admit it might not be one that gets as much like everyday use or love, but still the colors are so pretty, and I love it all. I love it all. I know a lot of people don't get it, but you don't have to get it. If you do get it, you know. If you don't get it, that's okay. It's just makeup, you guys. It's just makeup. And then another Shells Jewel collection. You can definitely see I had a lot of gaps in my Shells Jewel collection because I didn't get the whole all-in gift box, obviously. So I was just kind of like, you know, picking up things I was curious about, and this was one of the items I didn't get at all when I originally purchased items from the set. And this one is their baked powder. They had two different color options. They had like a pink one and a blue one. So this one is number 2. It's called Dreamy Pink. Packaging is so pretty. I will admit 100%, I'm not the biggest fan of Flower Nose powder. I think they're okay and they work fine for me. They're not very diverse at all, and they are pretty expensive for what they are too. But you guys, this is the collector side of me. I'm sorry, this is the collector side. I wanted to get this one, and this one kind of has like a yellow, blue, and like pink kind of like color marble swirl effect in here. So this one is a little bit different than like their typical powders. And there's also a really large little sponge in here as well. I love that there's like a little spot for that. So this one I just was so excited to get, and I'm also glad that in the advent calendar you get the other one, you get the blue one in that one. So once again, do you think I got the advent calendar? Yes or no? But I do think these are really good like powders for like dusting all over my face, like just to set my foundation, like especially if I have one that's a little bit more on the dewy side and I just kind of want to make it a little bit more mattified. I really do like the powders for that. I just think like, are they that special for the item itself? No, but the packaging does have a lot to do with it and my collector heart. Alright guys, and finally the last item that I got from the 9th anniversary sale. This one was from the Butterfly Cloud Color collection. This item, I went back and forth so many times on whether I wanted to get it and didn't want to get it, and I finally decided, you know, all of Flower Nose items are not going to be around forever. They do eventually phase all of their items out once they sell them out. And this was one of those items that I didn't want to be one of those like regrets in the back of my mind of always wondering like, oh, what was that item like? So this one is the embossed highlight and contour palette in the color Leaf Shadow. This one I think was actually a region exclusive for like global website. I don't know if this one came to Asia or not. And I do actually have the other option that they had when they released this collection initially, and that one is like almost identical to the one they released from the Chocolate Wonder Shop collection. So this one I definitely wanted to get to see see like how different it is. And I think from memory, I think that this one is a little bit more of like a darker one. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Ooh, this is so pretty. So this is what it looks like. It is the highlighter contour palette. So you've kind of got like a little bit of a darker powder here, but it actually has a little bit of like a sheen to it. There's like a really pretty like coppery gold here, and then there are two darker kind of like contour bronzer kind of colors. So I definitely wanted to get this one and have it to like compare to the other ones. So I'm definitely really glad I did end up getting this one, just because I would have always wondered had I not gotten this one. Alright guys, and that is it for everything that I got from the Flower Nose 9th anniversary sale haul. I am really happy with all of these items. I can't wait to start playing with them and like making more videos about them and all of that. And of course, you guys know I love the freebies that they did. So this was another really great haul, and I just can't wait to see what else Flower Nose has coming around the corner. And once again, the next Flower Nose video might be closer than you think, so I will just leave that at there. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on social media. Links are below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.